Hello people that in the house doing today I have a bit of an idea, and I suppose really hope the government see this. I will link Leo Varadkar on Twitter with this video. It's a bit of an idea how the government maybe can save a bit of money and maybe give it back to the people of Ireland who are voting for the man who are giving them the money to run the country and to take care of us. And apparently, do you know what? They can't even do the simplest task. They just decide, oh, do you know what? We'll go off on holidays. And I'm talking about St. Patrick's Day. They already have the holidays planned. Don't worry, they have the holidays planned in advance. They have the 5-star hotel in the top, and the Taoiseach has the top place in New York, the most expensive, the most luxurious. Out of the, nobody could afford it apart from the Taoiseach because it comes out of the Irish taxpayers' money. Fair enough, but if he works for it, then fair enough. But he didn't work for it, so let's just give out about it. And the same politicians in New Zealand. I know before anybody says anything, it's for trade. They kind of, things like that. But let's be honest, they don't really do much over there. They like the council. They don't really do much. They just stand around and then, they just stand there with the shovel and then, they might move around now and again to meet people. And, they don't really talk much about trade. They just kind of go off and do their own thing, go to the spa, go to the bar, spend the taxpayers' money. They really couldn't care less. And, that's the way it is. And I really have to say to the Taoiseach, save money this year. Save money. How about you can give back to the hospitals or you give back to the homeless. You save money. You say, if you were a good Taoiseach, you would say, you know what you say. And if that was me, I would say, because every year he goes over to America, I would say, do you know what? If I was a good Taoiseach, I would say, why should I? Why should I? This country's in tatters. Everybody's lying on the street. Everybody's begging for help. People in the hospitals are begging for help, begging for beds. And I'm flying off to America on my private jet to meet Mr. Trump and, acting like everything's normal in this country. Everything's happy-daddly. If he was good, if he was any decent of a person, he would say, that man's right, that young man from Calvin's right. I should look at myself in the mirror and I should say to myself, he actually has a point. I actually have a point in saying that. It would actually make him look a tiny bit better than the way he is, because now he's like today, honestly, you can just see that the government are just very embarrassed over this OIC commemorations. I've never seen them so embarrassed, because now they're going on the offensive, trying to go on the offensive, and it looks terrible. It looks really terrible. Charlie Flanagan's heartbroken. He's literally, you might as well give him. You might as well feel sorry for him because he was that heartbroken about it. But fair enough to him, because good God, if he's going to spend the tax, that's another thing. If it's a state commemoration, just to say, it would have cost taxpayers money. Would have had to take out of the Irish taxpayer to get that state commemoration. Would have had to take it out of the Irish taxpayers' money for security and the rest of that. Logic. The more you know in this country. And obviously the people absolutely tore into the government, and obviously the Taoiseach didn't help because he obviously was like, we should celebrate it. And now he's coming along saying, what happened the other day, people are going to get, we're never going to get united on if everybody goes like this. And he might as well just go and dig a hole and join the council, because he might do a bit better there. Maybe. But yeah, that's an idea. Don't go, I'm telling the Taoiseach, don't go on St. Patrick's Day to America. And the same with these ministers. Stay in Ireland and just refuse to go. And just say, give the money to the homeless or give it to some charity. And, have people, and make sure that you give it to them. And don't put it into your own bank account. That would be a good idea. I'm sure people would agree with me. That would be very. Maybe they might get a few extra points from people. And maybe they might get a few extra votes if they do something such nice as that. But, if I'd be very surprised if any of them do it and listen to me. But it would be very nice. I'm sure people would agree with me. That would be a very nice thought if someone just said, you know what, I'm putting the people first. I'm not caring about my own holiday over the St. Patrick's Day. You know what, the people come first. The people who pay my wages come first. That would honestly, if I heard a minister saying that, I would be like, he's good quality. Simple as that, keep him. But I haven't heard one minister ever say that. It would be an idea. It's an idea. Anyway, thank you for watching, subscribe more, and let me know what you think. Do you think that's a good idea, or do you think I'm just wasting my time rambling? But I think it's a good idea. I thought about it the other day, and I was like, that's bang on. But anyway, maybe new Fine Gael's slogan, we won't go on holiday, we just stay in Ireland. maybe. Might go off to Switzerland, to Swiss bikes and such. The weekly visits. Weekly visits. Anyway, we better stop Michael Higgins for using that private jet because he go everywhere. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more and bye.